Hi, my name's Jackie James. I'm the founder of the VA Project, an online coaching and mentoring program that has been helping virtual assistants to change their lifestyles since 2015. Welcome to the VA Project blogcast, where I will share what I did to go from a corporate career to running my own business and living a debt-free lifestyle. If I can do it, you can too. Let's jump into the episode. How to fix a failing VA business, 7 tips to build growth. They said you should start a VA business. It's easy and cheap and you can get it up and running in a few days. This type of talk is actually bad for business. Every 6 months, I review my Instagram followers for the VA project. And it always saddens me to remove followers who have not been active on their accounts for 6 months or more. I love to support and connect with those who follow me, and I can't do that if there's no one home. There can be 100 reasons why people start social media profiles and then, for whatever reason, stop using them. 2 reasons particularly come to mind. 1, on the positive, the VA is so busy that she doesn't have time for social media. It is not needed to build their business. Number 2, then there is the more likely reason, and that is that they are no longer a VA because they listen to all the hype and sales talk to get them to part with their money. So the problem is, starting your business is the easy part. The hard part is creating the foundation and building the steps to support all the other stuff you're going to put on top of it all to build your growth. So how do you do that? Well, from experience, there are 5 things you need to strategize, plan for, and implement. We all know what happens if we don't have a solid foundation underfoot when we walk. We find it awkward to navigate the terrain, and sometimes we stumble so bad we don't want to get up again. We hurt ourselves enough to put us off wanting to do whatever it is we're doing. So after 35 years working as a business admin SME and over 14 years of those in business as a virtual assistant, I've worked out that the foundation needed to help you build the business you need, and I've been doing it all and doing the stumbling for you. They are the most impactful in their simplicity, and if you don't sort these out, you'll always struggle in your business. So here are my 7 tips to build business growth. Number 1, knowing why you want to be in business is the absolute key. If you want to be a VA, get a designer handbag. It won't work. It's simply not good enough. Number 2, your level of experience. Clients really don't like it when you say you can when you can't. Number 3, how much time do you have to run a part-time VA business? Absolutely, you can be a part-time VA, but how much time is available in your day to realistically do this? What will stop you from succeeding? Aside from one of these 7 points, there could be many other things that will stop you from being successful in your business. Number 5, shake off the employee mindset because your clients are not your employers, and being reactionary in your business constantly is a quick way to burn out. Managing your family and friends, you have to love good intentions, but they don't pay the bills. So constant interruptions will sabotage your business if you don't set boundaries from the beginning. And reducing the silo impact that running a business from home can have on you. I wrote a great manual on how to set up the foundations for your virtual assistant business. You need to be able to succeed and grow your business. And if you want a copy, you can go to jackiejames.com.au /the VA project and just register for free and you'll get a copy of the module. It's that simple. So let's go back over those 7 tips again. Knowing why you want to be in business is absolutely key. So let me elaborate on my handbag thought. If you go into business because you just want that next handbag or the next pair of designer shoes or just some shiny object, you won't succeed. Shiny objects are good for setting milestones to achieve your goals. But when you go into business, you want to go into business because you want to change your lifestyle, you want a better work-life balance, you may just want to be home with your children. It needs to be stronger than just achieving that sale on the designer handbag, because once you've got that, then what? What other goal do you have to strategically help you move forward in your business? Number 2, your level of experience. Clients really don't like it when you say you can when you can't. I see this so often. People tell other people, even in VA groups, someone will ask the question, well, I've told a potential client that I can do this, but I can't. So where do I learn it? How do I learn it? Who could I learn it from? And they're going, oh, you'll be fine. Just wing it. Just do whatever. Sign up for a training or go here or go there or just Google how to do it. 1, you're showing a real lack of integrity by doing that. The client is putting their absolute trust in you and you're not being 100% truthful with them when it comes to being able to walk the walk and talk the talk. If you don't know how to do something, it's perfectly fine to say, look, at this point in time, I'm not 100% on that, but I can be up to speed within a few days. Then go off and learn how to do it. Super easy. How much time do you have to run your VA business? This is a really good one because the chances are you don't have as much time as what you think. If you're a family person and you have children, chances are you do school runs, school pickups, you help out at school, there's school sports, there's sports days, there's piano, musical instrument lessons, there's all these other things, extracurricular things that your children do that require you to get them from A to B. So while you're doing A to B, you're not able to work and focus on your business. Another side to that is it's all well and good to say, yes, I can do it in the car. I'll just, while I'm waiting for the children, I'll just park my car and I can do whatever. Yes, you can, but there's a lot to be said about the quality of work that you're able to actually produce while using apps on your phone, apps on your devices, compared to your laptop or your desktop computer. Sometimes the work that you're doing requires a big screen to be able to get a better view of what it is you need to achieve. So think about that as well. And then, of course, there's all the extra things. Like you get up at 6 a.m. in the morning perhaps, and then you have to get children up or prepare yourself for the day or make breakfast. You have chores that you need to do. You have places and appointments that you need to do. And then all of a sudden, that physical working space, say, for example, from 9 to 5, is now significantly reduced, where you thought you had 4 or 5 hours a day to be able to commit to running your business. You actually have 3. And working at night, while I did that, oh my gosh, did I do that? I cannot even begin to imagine and think about the amount of hours I put into running my business in the beginning because I simply could. I was an empty nester and I worked from home, and I just had to make my coffee and go in the office. I didn't need to worry about anything else. And that was fine for me, but it soon became habit. And then that habit built into almost burnout if I didn't change the way I thought about things. So you need to be aware that the time you think you have, you mightn't actually have. Then the next one, what's going to stop you succeeding? There are many things that can derail you and stop your focus for your business. And I came across many times in the early days for J&J, I could have just shut up shop. There were so many bad experiences, but then I needed to be able to work from home because I needed to be there for my husband. So anybody who knows the J&J story will know he was the wife of the business and why it needed to succeed. So I won't go into that now because I want to stay focused on topic for you. The next one, shake off your employee mindset. So if you've come into your VA business from a office environment or fresh from working as an employee for somebody, you're used to going yes, 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 because they are paying for you to do what they ask you to do, whatever your role is. But when you're a virtual assistant, you are not an employee, regardless of the services you offer. Unless that client is paying you annual leave, accumulating long service leave, sick leave, personal leave, superannuation, then you can say no. Simple as that. Took me a long time to learn that, probably 2 years, to go from the executive assistant mindset to being switched on, go, 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 yes, 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 get it done all the time, 24/7, to setting boundaries in my business. That's really important, learning how to say no and not feeling guilty about it. Because some clients will make you feel guilty about it. But once you stick to your guns and you sense the freedom that comes from doing that, it's a game changer for your business. Number 6 was managing your family and friends. Now, I love my family and friends, and I live in a very remote community. Takes my family, the closest one, 4.5 hours to get here to visit. So when they do come to visit, I like to make sure I'm there for them. But I don't have to worry about them just dropping in. While we lived in Melbourne, that was an issue when friends would just drop in. People would just call over for coffee because they were in the neighbourhood and expect that I'd be able to stop whatever I was doing and have coffee. Sit down at the dining room table and chew the fat and rah-rah for an hour or so until they were ready to toddle off. Now, while it's always fun to see family and friends, in some instances it's just not workable because once you break your concentration of whatever it is you're focusing on at the time, then it can take you 20 minutes to get back into the groove. And that's a fact. Don't ask me where I know that from, but it takes 20 minutes. I've been told by certain experts that you need to recalibrate, sit down and start again and review what you were doing and where you were up to get back into that zone again. So that's the problem when people just drop in, or sometimes family can just assume you will get up to hang the washing out because the washing's finished and you'll go do that, or that you're there to cook a meal, or that you're there to babysit while they go off and play tennis or whatever. So my office door is closed. And when it's open, my husband just walks straight in the door. But when it's closed, he knocks. But I also tell him what calls I have during the day. So he knows what times I am definitely unavailable for interruption, because I don't want surprises while I'm on Zoom calls with clients or potential clients. So there are a few little nuances there when it comes to managing your family and friends. It's going to be whatever works for you, but communicating, talking to them, setting ground rules. Is it as simple as putting a do not disturb on your office door? Is it as simple as having a flag up on your computer? If the flag's up, don't bother me. If the flag's down, I'm open for chit-chat. So these are things that you'll need to work out and things that you'll need to set up that will work for you and with you, not against you. And the next one was reducing the silo impact. When you're the only one at home, or you're the one in that office with the closed door, it is a lonely existence. It's not like being in a corporate office where you can just bounce ideas off somebody else or anything like that. You tend to become more inward. And I find even now, I don't necessarily like to go out a lot. Sometimes, and I'll admit this, sometimes I don't go out of my yard for a week. It just depends on what I've organised for outside of the office, whether it's community meetings, networking, events that I might be going to. I have to make sure that I do those things, because I also learn when I'm in touch with other people in business. I learn great ideas. I learn new ways of doing things. I become inspired and I inspire. And all these things go towards better mental health for me, in that I am not alone. I have people I can reach out to. I have like-minded people around me that want to see me succeed as well as me see them succeed. So by reducing the silo impact, it's a real win-win for you, your mental health, well-being, and your business as well. If you have any comments about this blog, I would love to hear from you. And just pop along to jackiejames.com.au, go to the contact section and drop me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for listening. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in to the VA Project Blogcast. And if you're sick of getting lost in the mega online groups, join our online community on Facebook. Simply search the VA Project and I'll look forward to welcoming you.